If you use Kajabi or you're thinking about switching to Kajabi, today is the day to pay attention. They just released the biggest update that they've had in 10 years. Kajabi has officially evolved, and the changes are massive. They are going to help you build your business faster, scale it larger, and make more money doing it in a simpler, faster approach. And what's so exciting about these changes is that creators are already seeing higher conversions at checkout, smarter automations, which are now visual, we'll get to that in a second, and a legit all-in-one mobile experience. I'm gonna show you everything that has changed and, more importantly, how to use it to scale your income and impact in your online business on Kajabi. I'm so excited about this. It's been a while since I've done a video about Kajabi. I've been waiting on these updates to come out so that I can let you know everything that you need to know about the 10 plus major updates that they've done. If you're on Kajabi and you've heard some of the buzz and you're trying to figure out what to make sense of it all, I'm gonna go through each update in detail on this video. And if you are considering Kajabi and you're like, is this the time to jump on and jump in? I think this video will give you the clarity that you need. I run my entire business on Kajabi. It's a multiple six-figure online business that exists entirely on this platform. And I've been on Kajabi since 2019. It is the platform that I trust my entire livelihood to. Between courses, coaching, community, and affiliate revenue, I've made over $1 million on Kajabi. It is my favorite part of my business because it makes what I do simple and it makes me look better than I am. It makes me look like I have more skills than I actually have. And it can do the exact same thing for you, which is why I'm so excited to tell you about these updates. And if you decide that you're gonna jump onto Kajabi, be sure to use my link over at lanesebring.com/Kajabi. You get a 30-day extended free trial, and you get 3 exclusive bonuses from me. You get the Kajabi Accelerator course, which will help you get started on the platform. You also get my top 3 mistakes that new Kajabi users make exclusive masterclass. This is what I learned helping 400 people get started on Kajabi. I realized what leads to success and what leads to failure, and I help you avoid the failure and get the success in this masterclass. And you're gonna get my 25K course launch email template. All of that is yours for free when you use my link because it is an affiliate link. So when you use it, I do get a small commission, but at no additional cost to you. So all of that is yours over at lanesebring.com/Kajabi. So to get started with this, we're actually going to go to Kajabi's page where they lay out all of these changes, and one by one, we're going to go through each one. Kajabi Evolved, our most ambitious product launch yet, delivers 10 plus updates designed to help you build smarter, sell faster, and scale further while keeping more of what you earn. All right, so the very first thing up is checkout. Convert more customers, earn more revenue. Customized checkout pages designed to reduce drop-offs and put more money in your pocket without extra tools or efforts. So what they've done is they have revamped the checkout experience. One of the things that you know if you've sold anything online is that the least amount of friction possible between a person being on your sales page and purchasing from you, the better. The least friction, the better. And so what they've done is they've taken the existing checkout page and they've revamped it to make it as streamlined and branded to your brand as possible. Because in the past, you would have someone on your sales page and your sales page is meticulously branded to you, your colors, your buttons, your photos, everything. Then they would push a button and it would take them to a checkout page, which was a little less branded to you. Well, that's all changed. It's all better now. So rediscover your core. Here's an example. So you click on that and it takes you straight to a checkout page. There's questions and answers if you want them. It's all there. So customized, branded checkout, embedded on your website and landing pages, multiple pricing options, 68% increase in conversion from early adopters, curriculum preview for courses, which is what we're seeing up here, which is pretty amazing. Like right there on the checkout page, they can see exactly what they're going to get inside your course, seamlessly upgrade existing offers. So this is going to be a huge, huge change. I love that they've done this. And in my next few videos on Kajabi, I'm going to go in detail to each one of these updates. Today, we're doing a little bit of an overview of all 10, and then I'm going to go through each one of these so that you can see exactly how to put this into place. The next on the list is coaching. So deliver coaching that scales with you. Run polished coaching experiences, seamlessly upsell new offers, and give clients flexible ways to book, all from one integrated platform. So Kajabi released coaching a couple years ago, and it was great that they did that. I love that I could take all of my coaching and put it inside of Kajabi and not have to use third-party tools. Well, they've just made it even better. So here's an example of how it works. Right there, you can schedule it inside. So they've taken the technology from Calendly, they've embedded it straight into there so that your clients can book. So it's less kind of pressure on you to make it happen, and your clients have a lot more freedom and control of the process. So fully customizable coaching portal, a one-click in-context selling, auto-renew subscriptions, which is really cool, built-in invoicing, coaching-specific automations. So for example, let's say that you have a session with someone and you want them to get a certain template or an assignment right after that session before your next one. You can set that up as an automation, especially if you have a coaching program as something that you package together and sell to multiple people, but you're doing it one-on-one. And then built-in session transcriptions, which is coming soon. But that's going to be really cool because that way your clients not only have the recording, but they have the transcription, which can be used in a lot of different ways. Plus, you as the coach can kind of study those transcriptions. You could put them into AI and you could say, hey, help me make content from what I've discussed here. Of course, making it anonymous, things like that, protecting the identity of that client. But there's a lot of things that you can do with transcriptions, which is really exciting. Next up is affiliates. Turn happy customers into your personal sales force. With affiliates, you can reward others for selling your products, track their performance, and pay them automatically as your reach grows. So what I love about this is affiliates is one of the best ways to do word of mouth marketing. In other words, you have a coaching program, you have a community, you have a course that people love. They're in your community. It's the best thing that's happened to them. They can't stop talking about it. You might as well give them a way to incentivize reaching other people with that product. And there's no better way to do that than with money. And so you can set this up where they get, if it's a community, a recurring commission. I mean, you could split it 50-50, where if they bring someone to your community, they get half of what they bring or 30% of what they bring. So let's say your community's $50, they get $25 a month just for bringing that person to your community. You could see that this could be a very powerful thing. Or if it's a course, you can give them 30% of the course or 25% of the course, where it makes it easy. It incentivizes them to share it, and it helps you out. Now, one of the things that's cool is that commissions are now able to be automated. This was one of the things that when I first got into this, I set up affiliates, I did it, but it was a little bit of a manual process. Like Kajabi would track it, but in terms of payouts, I had to go in and do it manually. Well, now it does it automatically. So it's branded, engaged affiliate portal, automated payouts. That's huge. You just set up the criteria and people get paid when they need to get paid. At a glance status indicators, set payout delay rules. What that means is that like you always want to have your affiliates get paid outside of your refund timeframe. So if you have a 60-day refund policy, you don't want to pay people out in 30 days because you could pay, and I made this mistake before where I had commissions that I paid out and then I had somebody ask for a refund. Well, I've already paid out the commission, so I just had to eat that cost, and you don't want to do that. So if you have a 60-day refund policy, then you need to make sure that your affiliates get paid outside of that. They get paid like 60 days later. Exportable leaderboards and built-in motivation with affiliate challenges, which is coming soon. Yeah. So if you're doing a lot, and especially if you have a community, this is like super fire. I mean, this is basically the affiliate model is such a great way to make money as an affiliate and also to make money with affiliates. It's just this, and this is one of the ways to make money with affiliates because they become like your sales team and you can just supercharge your marketing. And what's cool is, unlike paid ads, you only pay out if they get a customer. So like if you run paid ads, you spend a whole, I mean, you can spend a whole heck of a lot of money and not make anything in return. Like I've been experimenting with some ads and it's a tough game to try to make it work. Affiliates is totally different. Affiliates is like they go out, they market for you. If they convert someone, you pay them. If they don't convert someone, you don't pay them. It's pretty great. Automations that never clock out. Automations are already incredible inside Kajabi. What I love about what they've done here is they have made automations even more effective because now they're completely visual. So whereas before it was just a text, right? It was just like words, like if action is taken, then do other action. And for people like me and maybe like you, seeing it visually laid out makes it so much easier for me to get my mind around what this automation is actually doing. And automations make your business run. I mean, automations are why this type of business, online business, is so powerful because they are the thing that make your sales happen while you sleep, that deliver your products to people while you sleep. You know, they fulfill the products while you, like all this stuff is happening in the background of your life 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And that's the magic of this kind of business. So the fact that they've made automations even better. So deliver personalized experiences and nurture customers at scale. Automations take care of the manual work so you can save time and drive more revenue even while you sleep. So there's a little bit of a picture of kind of what these automations look like. So you can build them out in the same way that you would build out a visual funnel. You can see the automations in real time. So visual automation builder, branching logic, infinite canvas, pre-made automation blueprints. That's pretty cool. So it's one thing to look at it and say, okay, I'm going to have a builder. There's going to be branching logic. So from this to this to this, that's what it means. Infinite canvas means that I can just keep taking this in whatever direction I want. I have this visual that goes on and on and on forever. But they make pre-made automation blueprints, almost like the pre-made funnels. So that if you're new to Kajabi and you're jumping in, or maybe you've been using it for a while, but you haven't set up automations, there's a way for you to just populate some automations and then make adjustments to an existing flow that already makes sense. And then pay out delay rules, comment to DM social automations. That's in beta. That's exciting. We'll talk more about that in just a second. All right. So the community, let's talk about community. Turn engagement into revenue. Build deeper connections with your members, keep them engaged longer, and create a thriving community that fuels growth. Community is more important now than ever in the age of AI, which I say age, it just is. It's just going to be that. AI is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. So in the world of AI, human connection is more important than ever. So building a human connection inside your business is going to be more important than it's ever been. So build deeper connections. Here's a visual of what it could look like, building out the community, making it awesome for you. Included in all plans. This is relatively new. They rolled this out not too long ago, but even inside Kickstarter, the very, very beginner plan, it's in there, and it's also in the other ones, and it doesn't cost you a product. In other words, from the product limit, you don't actually have to take from that in order to have community. It's just included in all of them. Unlimited access groups, customizable design, integrated courses, in-context offers, and boost revenue by 40% on average. Very cool. All right, so unified mobile app. Keep members engaged wherever they are. Stay top of mind and keep conversations going wherever your members are with Kajabi's new unified mobile app. So courses, coaching, podcasts, and community in one app, sleek UX, that means user experience to the layperson, and ultra fast loading, improved native community experience. So inside the app, you can do a lot of cool things. Again, if you have a community, and especially an active community, or you have a really active coaching experience, then the unified mobile app might be something that you want to build out. Cohort courses. One of my most exciting things about this, I love running cohorts. I love doing cohort courses. I have a whole playlist on how to build out a cohort style live course inside Kajabi, how to run it, how to do it, how to make it awesome. You can see that. I'll drop a link to that in the description so you can check that out if you're interested. Transform learning into a shared journey. Again, if you want to AI proof your business, shared experiences, human experiences inside cohorts, inside communities is the way to go. Bring structure, accountability, and community into your courses with time-bound, group-based learning experiences. I'm telling you, this is where everything is going. The days of just setting up an asynchronous course that people buy and take at their, discretion or at their, alone, it's just harder to get people to want to do that these days. They still have their place. I'm still selling courses. A lot of my clients are still selling courses, but cohorts, communities, human connection is going to help you compete with AI. And this is why I'm so excited that Kajabi is making this front and center. Build real connection with peer-to-peer interaction, create urgency with limited time enrollments, boost completion rates with group momentum. Absolutely love that. Transcriptions, reach more people, grow your audience globally. Automatically transcribe, translate, and subtitle your content so it's more inclusive, accessible, and ready for a worldwide audience. No extra tools required. This is what makes your brand international. So if your brand is in English like mine, then there is certain types of people you can't reach. If they don't speak English, you can't reach them. So you're going to be able to reach people in 70 different languages, and AI dubbing is coming to 67 languages. It's going to automatic transcriptions with editable subtitles. This is exciting. Love that they've got that built in. Now, Builder, a modern builder for faster creation. A streamlined builder experience makes it easier than ever to bring your vision alive so you can go from idea to income in record time. So, more cohesive branding with global style settings, new intuitive interface, consistent across websites, landing pages, emails, and products. So when they say builder, they no longer just mean like your website builder. This is everything. This is all of your products, your website, your landing pages, emails. Everything is going to be built consistently using this new builder. And it's freaking awesome. I've played with it a little bit. I can't wait to show it to you when we go more in depth into the builder. Link in bio, your brand's central hub. So simplify your links, amplify your sales. So all your socials in one place. Turn your followers into customers with email signups. Put your offers front and center. So if you're currently using something like Linktree, this can completely replace that, and it's integrated inside of Kajabi. Analytics that drive action. See what's working, double down on revenue drivers, and act with confidence using clear insights built right into Kajabi. So there's new customizable dashboard, 10 plus new reports, data-driven decision-making. The analytics have improved by an order of magnitude. You can go in there and you can see your history. You can see your customers, the journey that they've been on, the revenue that you're making, what's driving sales, what's not. It's freaking awesome. Kajabi API. So this is where you get into integrations, where you can connect Kajabi to other apps. Integrate, automate, and scale with your favorite tools. Automate tasks to save time and reduce manual work. Connect Kajabi with your existing tools and systems. Extend Kajabi's functionality to support complex or specialized workflows. I love this. This is much needed to make sure that as your business grows and as you branch out and do more things, Kajabi is there with you. Now let's talk about how we stack up. $1,653 of value, only $249 on Kajabi. So juggling third-party tools is expensive and messy. One platform is all you need. And so what they have here is they show you what it looks like if you took all of the tools of what you can do on Kajabi and you had them separated out by different platforms. So your courses on either Teachable or other platforms, your coaching on different platforms, the community, the downloads. I can tell you from experience, before I came to Kajabi, this was my setup. I had everything everywhere. I've had all different tools to piece together my business. And I was spending on average, I saved, when I went to Kajabi, I saved $2,000 a year just by switching it to Kajabi and bringing everything under one roof. Well, since then, Kajabi has added even more features. And until now, the price was never adjusted. I mean, since I've been on since 2019 and they've never even touched the price, but they've added all these features. Well, now the price is $249 a month. And that's, we'll look at which plan that is, but it's a $1,653 a month value and everything is integrated together. One of the things that I want you to understand as you're looking into this is that anytime you're looking at the price, you have to realize everything that goes into simplifying your life and your business and making what you do easier on you. And when you think about how expensive it would be to piece this together with other tools and how complicated it is to make all of those different tools work together, you can see that $249 to power everything that we're talking about is incredible. Here we have the pricing page. Kickstarter, $71 a month, basic, $143 a month, growth, $199 a month. Growth is one of my most favorite options. Growth for a lot of people is everything they need for a long time. If you are just starting out, Kickstarter is the way to go. Just get on Kickstarter so that you can get started and then you can go up from there. If you already have some products and you've kind of already got some context, you're moving your list over, then basic is the place to go. Growth will serve you for a long time. And then from there, Pro is going to serve you well into the future and is more than enough for most people for a long, long, long time. So that's the way it stacks out. This is with the annual discount built in of the 20%. Monthly, it's a little higher. I always recommend go annual. There's no reason not to. You should budget out your business where you can do an annual payment all at once because you just save money. I mean, it just makes a whole heck of a lot of sense. LaneSebring.com/Kajabi is the place to go to get started, where you're looking at these prices. You can get 30 days for free, and you've got my bonuses to guide you along the way so that you can get the best possible start. In my next videos, I'm going to go update by update, walking through each one of these in detail. I'm going to show you what it all looks like. Look for those. But in the meantime, go ahead and get started. And for your next 30 days, you're going to want to know exactly what to do. And I have a playlist for you. It's called Your First 30 Days on Kajabi. And it will walk you through exactly what to do every single day to get success on the platform. Between that and all of my bonuses over at LaneSebring.com/Kajabi, I can't wait to see what you do when you jump in.